Ranks, destroyed in seconds. This guy is a legend in his own right. I mean, he might not be the ideal gentleman, but when women face him in the gentleman's sport, he seems to know how to display a unique form of chivalry. The guy literally slams his female opponents one after the other almost effortlessly, annihilating most of them in seconds. He uses all forms of attacks, including body slams, ruthless uppercuts, and merciless chokeholds. The guy really knows a thing or two about equality and is teaching that to his female counterparts. I mean, he might seem like he has no manners when it comes to women, but he doesn't need any inside the ring anyways.
So, males and females, the final event of the 2017 World Relays, a mixed 4x400 meters, best strategy. So the gun goes and the crowd roars. Well, this was to be expected in terms of the lead. The crowd are cheering and chanting, they're after in the end. Look at the lead.
Here's where things are going to get really interesting. Now we have women running against men for the first time in this relay. We'll see what the men can do to catch up.
Here comes the US of A. Paul Diderot trying to track down and Tobago in third. Now the Americans pounce. Didiwo overtakes Strawn down the home straight. The American will hand over to Claudia Francis on their last leg. The Bahamas, though,
Well, Serena Williams is a very skillful tennis player, right? She's the most skillful tennis player in the history of women's tennis.
Also very powerful.
Right, but she would be comprehensively thrashed by any of the top 100 men in the world. She said it herself.
Top 100?
Said it herself. I suspect it's more than that, right? Doesn't mean she's not skillful.
I can't believe
it
that's
means she's
true.
not as skillful.
I can't believe that's true with Serena.
She said it herself.
What's like 3, 2, 1? Just cheating. Let's do 2 women and 1 woman. Yeah. 2, 1. Come on, girls. Come on. Pull.
Ranks do not matter. Officers in the military are often accused of having a certain sense of pride over the enlisted, but this female officer found out the hard way that rank does not matter, especially in a fight. She started pretty well, though, I'll admit. She went in with a few decent attempts, however, just a couple of seconds in, her male subordinate tackled her brilliantly to the ground and put her in an unforgiving position. He put her in a chokehold and was simply not ready to let her go. He even did a few fun rollovers to add substance to the fight, but in the end, she found out that ranks do not matter when raw power is concerned.
I wanted me to ask you, how would a female at the top of her game hold up against a male at the top of his game at 20 or 30 years old?
How old is your son?
He's 46.
46, so I'm 53. I would kick his ass.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Wave just cross.
A lob.
No.
You know, take no prisoners out here. I didn't go in her body at all, at least, but I was going wide, I was going T, and every serve I hit seemed to find their spot. So I like Jeannie a lot, but I had to go after it.
Mess with the bull. Sometimes we really think the world is all daisies and rainbows. When will we understand that men and women fighting each other is not a good idea? After all, in this fight between Joey Buttafuoco and Joni Laurer, we can see why this is the case. The man literally seems to be throwing her all over the ring and lands a few unforgiving punches that probably shook her world. Honestly, there isn't much to be said. It's better to just have a look.
Let's go to 2021. If someone breaks in the house, are you going to handle the problem?
With my hands, fuck yeah, I will.
She would. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll tell you guys this right now. You two, what, 3 of you said you could fight a man? A 14-year-old boy will fuck each of you up.
Choker. For Marines to fight inside a cage is a really big deal, but when the contestants are a man and a woman, you know it's truly going to be hell in a cell for one of them. This female Marine and her male counterpart were expected to battle it out inside the cage. When that did happen, the girl was initially very motivated. However, as things settled down, the guy managed to put a few unforgiving locks on her. His final chokehold really helped everyone make up their minds about what gender they'd like to bet on from there onwards.